Welcome to ASHLEE Marie. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make one of my favorite breakfasts, German pancakes. Let's get started. I'm actually going to compare two different ways to make your German pancakes. One a little bit thicker in the center and one thinner in the center with much higher sides. So to get started, we're going to use 2 pans. You can make this recipe with just one, of course. Half a cube of butter in each pan. The oven's at 425 and we're going to melt the butter. I'm going to make both of these with the exact same ingredients. We have salt, flour, milk, and eggs. So first up, I'm going to mix the flour and the salt for each one. And these are actually done the same way. We just want to make sure that salt is incorporated. No big deal. Now we're going to add the milk. And we want to mix this until there is no flour clumps. We want this to be perfectly smooth. That's going to make a big difference later. So far, everything is the same. You can see both batters are perfectly smooth. We've beat out all the clumps. There's not going to be any chunks of flour in here. So this is where the big difference comes in between the two. We're going to add the eggs to both. And this is the only difference between having a thicker German pancake and a thinner with higher sides German pancake. This one, we're going to fold in the eggs, beating them as little as possible. In fact, the word beat doesn't even want to enter our vocabulary. We want to pop all the egg yolks, and we want this batter to be completely combined. You know, we don't want big chunks of eggs anywhere, but we don't want to whip any air into these eggs because eggs actually hold that air, and that's what's going to give it that huge rise. And I want this to be full and thick because that's how I like my German pancakes. I like that center much better than I like the outsides. But of course, my kids like the tall sides, so that's where this other batch comes into place. That's incorporated and smooth. Let's do the next one. So for this one, we want to beat it. We want to get that air in there. We want those eggs to retain that for us. Put some muscle behind it. Give your arm a workout. Perfect timing. Our butter is melted and our glass pans are nice and warm. You can hear that sizzle. So this thicker version, I'm just going to kind of slowly go through it one more time to make sure I don't see. Beat that a little bit more and pour it in. All right, bring both of these in the oven. They're out of the oven. As you can see with this one, our thinner one, it's really thin down in the center and the sides are nice and high. Where with this one, it did get really high in the back, but it still has some thickness to it. I'm gonna cut it open and you'll see. With our left side, that it's about as thin around the sides and the top as it is on the bottom. It's almost kind of like a shell all the way around. And I know a lot of people really prefer it that way because they like the crunch that it gives. And as you can see in this one, it's much denser, it has more thickness to the base, you know, it doesn't quite flop the same way, and there's still the outer shell, so my kids still have that side of it they enjoy, but then I have that thick center that I really prefer. We're all done, let's give it a try. I'm gonna put some of my homemade lemon syrup on this. Now, it's really great with homemade lemon syrup, it's amazing with maple syrup, and my favorite is fresh squeezed lemons with powdered sugar. So really it kind of depends on what you like and what you have around, so. This is one of our family favorites. In fact, it's so easy to make and the ingredients are something we always have on hand, so it's my go-to when I don't have anything else prepared. And it's easy enough that my teenagers can make it so that I don't have to cook. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything, and leave me a comment down below if there's another recipe on my site you'd like to see made into a video, or anything else you'd like to see me tackle. Thanks for watching.
They're out of the oven, and now we're gonna give it a try.
Hello guys, welcome to ASHLEE. Today we basically have this special kind of food. It basically tastes, it's really good with my mom's homemade lemon sauce. You know what, I'm just gonna get a slice.
Don't forget to subscribe and leave my mom a message if you want to see anything you want to see. Thanks for watching. Bye.